Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Well, my wife made me for breakfast these ensamadas. Don't they look good? No, they're not both for me. One's for her. I'm a big boy, but I can't eat two of these. Well, if you stay tuned to our channel, you'll find out how we met. Ooh, that's a story. How I met my beautiful wife. We'll see you later. Bye bye. Hello, everybody. I'd like to tell you how I met my beautiful Filipino wife. Well, I was single and I decided to get on AsianDating.com. It's a pretty good site, but you know, I didn't know if it was a scam or something, so I didn't join. I didn't want to give out my credit card number. So I went looking through the full profile. It's free to look through the profiles. Well, I came across my wife, and she had her email address in her profile. I thought, just email her. That way I don't have to join. So I emailed her. I told her I was a single white male in my 30s, and I told her a bunch of stuff, and I sent a picture. I know. I was probably about 50 pounds lighter back then. But I waited a couple days and she responded. Well, we talked on and off for 2 years on email and Yahoo chat, and then we video chat on Skype. Then every time I planned on going over, a job would come up. And you work pipeline, you never turn down a pipeline job because once you leave the pipeline or turn down the job, they don't like to hire you. So I completed my pipeline jobs, and all of a sudden I got a job in Africa. So I went to Africa and worked. Well, I was on my rotation. I had 2 weeks, work 2 months, get 2 weeks off. So I decided to take 2 weeks, go to the Philippines. Well, I booked the flight. I was on my way to the Philippines. She knew I was there coming. I had one of the Filipino guys get me a telephone and have it already programmed. So when I flew over there, I could call her as soon as I got off the plane. So I get there, I call her, and she says she's at this such place. Well, Filipino airport is big. I mean, big and crowded. So it took me a while to figure out where I was going to meet her. And her and her sister were there, and they seen another American coming. They go, her sister says, "Is that him?" She goes, "No." "Is that him?" Her sister said. And she said, "No." Then all of a sudden, "There he is." And I said, "Oh, there you are." So we loaded up my luggage. She had a taxi waiting for us. So we loaded up my luggage. And it took us about an hour, a little over an hour to get back to her place because Manila is really crowded driving. If you ever fly in there, fly in so you get there about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Traffic is a lot lighter then. That's a thing to remember. Well, we get there, we get to her house, and now after a long flight, I think it's 10, 12 hours from Africa, I just want to get a quick shower so I feel fresh. Went upstairs, got a shower, came back down, and her brother, her sisters, and her dad, and there was quite a few people there. I felt a little intimidated. So we get up next morning early and travel to where she worked at. She wanted me to take where she worked at. Of course, all the girls there wanted to meet her boyfriend.